Hi friends, welcome back. In previous sessions we had seen how to read the data, how to insert and update the data in Razor Pages. In today's session we are going to work on details page and delete pages. Go to the Solution Explorer, open the pages. Inside this we have products which we created: index, create and edit pages. Right click on the products folder and create the Razor page. I'm selecting empty page here, and this time I'll make it as details. This is going to be details page. So I'll stop the application which is running in background. Now go to the Solution Explorer. We have created this page. First we have to work on the business logic from our CS page. Initially we have to call our appdb context. We have to initialize it. It's my appdb context. It's a context. I'll add it into the constructor. Here we have to define the property of our products. It's a product. I have to add the missing namespace. I'll name it as products. So inside the get method I have to pass product ID. This is going to be a synchronous method. I'll make it as task. Here we have to pass the product ID which is nullable, and the product ID we have defined in the index page. We can see here this is item ID, so we have to pass the same parameter name here, otherwise it will not work. So here we have to validate item ID is null, or if item ID is null, then we can pass it as not found, return not found. So if you want you can send customized message also, else we can check the product context dot products dot find. So here we can check first or default async. So here we have to pass the product ID, p dot id equals to item ID which is passed by the user. So again we need to check whether product is available or not. If null, then again return the not found, or you can pass the bad request also, which is not valid item ID. Else we have to pass the product. So we have to set products. So this is the products which is used for the binding purpose. This is our products which we declared as a property here. So finally we have to return the page. So now we can go to the our HTML file, and here we can design our page. First we have to define the view data title. Inside this we can define title, so we can make it as details. The same view data I can use it for other places also. Here we no need to use the @ already we declared here. Then I'll use inside my page also the same title as details. So now I can take these details from my create page or edit page. I'll go to the edit and I can take it from here. go to create page and I will take it from here. I can copy entire div here. I'll go to the details and I'll paste it here. Here it's not a post method, we no need of any form. I can delete it, and also this is not required validation, just we are going to view the data, we are not going to manipulate any data here. So also we can make this as read only, we are not going to change any values here. So we don't have any button called submit, so if required we can use this. So we can display this product list. Build the application. So there is one error, go to the error list and products and get async, it should be asynchronous sync. Here we have to use the await. Now build the application. So there is no error, I'm running application. This details is used for display purpose, so there is no much logics here. I'll click on the details, it goes to the details page where you can see all the details. When you have the, if you have more columns in your table where we cannot display all the things in the index page, that time we can use the details. Whenever user clicks on the details, we can show all the columns here. That purpose we can use it here. And for now it's working based on the selection. Again I'll go back to the product list, I'll select this details Acer, again I'll go to the Lenovo, so it's showing as we expected. Now we will perform the delete operation. I'll go back to the application solution explorer, right click on the products, add a new Razor page, empty, add, I'll make it as delete this time. So again I'm going to CS first, we have to perform our business logics, then we can go for the design. Here I'm going to initialize our appdb context, which is my appdb context. Then I'll inject this into my constructor. Here I'm going to I'll define my property product table, say products, so here we have to decorate with bind property. We are going to use this bind property to read and post the data. So I'll stop the application, I think background the application still it's running, I'll stop it, I'll close this. Now we have to get the data based on the ID, so here I'll make it as a synchronous method, task iAction result. Here I'll change the name as async. Here we have to pass the ID to get the data, it is going to be integer, and the ID which is passed inside our index view. I'll go to the index.cs HTML, same ID we have to pass it here. otherwise it won't work. And now I'm going to check if item ID is null or not. If it is null, then I can make it as return not found, because this ID is null. So we need ID to delete the data. If it is not null, then we can check any products available with that ID or not. So I'll go to the context dot products dot get. So here I think we will get the single record. Then I have to pause this ID and we need to compare p dot id product ID equals to the ID which is passed by the user item ID. Then we will get the data. Again we need to check whether data is available or not inside this variable called product. If product is null, again we need to pause. It's a bad request. Return not found, else. So we need to make it as products. So we are assigning the product to this bind property product. So finally we have to return the page here. Also we have to create another action method for the post data. So here we have to use await. It's a asynchronous method. I'll create another action method, async task iaction result on post async. Here also I'm going to delete the data. I'll pause ID here, which is going to be integer ID. Then again I'll check if this ID is null or not. So I'm going to validate it here. If it is null, then return not found, else again we need to check whether is there any data available with this product ID. Products dot find async. Then I can pause ID here. Here we will get the data. Await, we have to use it here. It's asynchronous. Again we can check product is null, then return not found, else. If it is not null, we need to assign the product to bind property. Then we can remove the products now. So you have to pause products. So await context dot save changes async. Finally we will return the page to it's not return, redirect to page. It's a index. I'll build the application, run the application. Click on products. So I'm going to click on delete. So it should display the page here. So here we have not designed any layout for the deletion. So I'll go to design page, CS HTML. I'll make it as view data. Here we have to provide the title. Delete. H3, I'll keep it here. This is my title inside page. I'll make it as HR. horizontal row. I'll go to the details page, same content I'll take it for the deletion also. I can copy it here, go to the delete page. Here we need to add another item which we need ID also. Input type is, I'll make it as hidden, and ASP for it's a product dot ID. We'll stop the application. So along with this product list we need another button here. I'll keep unset input type submit value, set delete, I'll give CSS class here, btn danger. We will run the application once again. Go to the products and delete. So product details has been displayed here. If you want to go back product list, you can go back. Again I want to delete this, click on delete. So it's not posting again, so go to the delete. Here we have to make it as a form because we need to post it. Form method, I'll make it as post now. So this we need to post the data, so that is why it's not responding. Now we have changed. We'll run the application now. Now we can see we have 4 products. From the DB also we can check it. We have 4 products. Now we will try to delete one record. Click on delete. So here user has to confirm to the deletion. Click on delete. So there is error. It's coming as item ID 4. So there is a deletion error. We need to make this as item ID only. So it's a deletion. Go to this. Now it should work. We'll keep the debug point here. I'll run the application in debug mode. Click on delete. So it's redirected to delete page where we can confirm here. Click on delete. So it's coming to post action method. I'll go in debug mode now. So here we can see we have the product. If 10, it will remove from the database. Again finally redirect to index page. So here now we have only 3 products. We will go to the DB and we will check it. See here, product has been deleted. We will delete another product. Delete. Continue. So deleted. I'll check from the DB. So it has been deleted. Here we can use the JavaScript to delete the record. Whenever user clicks on this delete button, we can show the pop-up for the confirmation. Once user is confirmed, we can delete the record. That also we can do it based on your requirement. You can implement the deletion functionality. This you can perform the CRUD operations inside Razor Pages in ASP.NET Core web application by using Entity Framework code first approach. That's it for today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.